Hi, so I promised to talk about worshiping the pleasure. Worshiping the pleasure, what does it mean? The ruling system, the dominant system that I had talked about in the previous videos that controls me and you, controls our thought system, has trained us to chase pleasure only. What is pleasure? We have two types of happiness and enjoyment in life. The first one is the instant enjoyment, which I call it pleasure. You do something you enjoy at the moment, immediately, quickly. For example, drinking alcohol. You drink alcohol, you get high, you enjoy for a moment, for a few hours, and then when you go to sleep, the next day, oh my goodness, it's so bad. Uh, my daughter is calling me. بابا بازی تو بکن. This is the first type of how to say enjoyment. Very, very quickly, in the moment, on the spot, you can experience the enjoyment. But the second type of enjoyment, which is very deep inside, I call it true happiness or authentic happiness. This comes from working on yourself. Specifically, say no to the instant pleasure. But if you see, the modern world wants us to say yes to the instant pleasure and say no to something which is, the true happiness. You know one of the tricks that they use is that they say, who sees tomorrow? Who's alive tomorrow? Enjoy today. Enjoy the moment right now. Enjoy. Drink that alcohol, have that sex, reach to that orgasm. If something happens, just do it. Whatever comes on your way, just do it. Enjoy sexually, whatever you want, just do it. Who knows? The life is short. You know, the very tricky sentence that ruins lives of people is that life is short. Okay, life is short for what? Should I ruin it? Should I, only involve myself in the surface kind of pleasure? Just because life is short, if life is short, it means I have very short time to go deep inside and to discover what is my soul power. And I can enjoy much, 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 much more than the instant pleasure. For example, regarding the sexual matter, if you go for any kind of pleasure and enjoyment that sexual freedom can give to you, masturbation, watching pornography, sleeping with different people, do this, do that, and enjoy a lot of sex occasions, you do not even have the time to go deep inside to understand love, to experience love with someone who you love. And then within the context of love, you will experience a sexual pleasure that will never find it in the other side of the coin, which is only the sexual pleasure at the moment. So if you work on your love, if you work on the relationship between your wife, for example, as a man, or husband, a man and husband work on their relationships, the thing is, the type of sexual enjoyment that this couple have, no one else can experience in the world. No one else. I guarantee that. And the proof is that you experience it yourself. Because the foundation is love, and the foundation is saying no to the instant pleasure, specifically for the women who love themselves so much that they say no to sex before marriage. And they make the guy to be patient, to forget about the sexual attractions of the woman, and think about what she has as the character, as the soul. And the guy has to stop. If the guy cannot wait and says, okay, if you don't sleep with me before marriage, I don't want you. You say, I don't want you to, as a girl. I don't want you to. Go away. Go find for some girls who are really ready for sleeping at the moment, sleeping with someone as soon as they, in the first date, go to bed. This is instant pleasure. If you have the ability to say no to the instant pleasure, then you'll enjoy the long-term relationship with a lot of love and 10 times more sexual pleasure than any other, one night stand or whatever it is. So this is the thing is, the world, the modern world, and the rulers of the system that makes us the slaves wants us to chase the instant pleasure only. Money, gold, success, this, that, and they don't allow us to sit and think and not to be a slave for a moment, and to go inside to our soul, to quit lust and say no to some pleasures. Although we know that life is short, by the way, life is not short. Our life as humans is unlimited. Yes, the time that our body is still working and is in this world is short. But actually, as humans, we have an unlimited soul, which is their life span is till ever, no end for it, endless. So life is not short. Life is, how much God can live. We live the same amount of years, billions and trillions of years we'll be alive. So life is not short in the sense that after you die it's finished. No, no. We are everlasting creatures, our soul, and even we have another body. We have two bodies. One body is the physical, the other body is the one that when you sleep, who goes and sees and all those dreams? It's your other body. So I don't want to talk about it in this video. Don't worship pleasure. Say no to the instant pleasure and work on your the inner abilities and talents, as Professor Seligman says in one of his books. He said the inner happiness, that the authentic happiness is when you work on your talents and specifically say no to the instant pleasure. This is really important. Thank you very much. See you next time.